You sure
But then
can.
I would have no speaking roles.
You are on the camera now.
Oh.
Hi, camera.
That's a lot
I
of
have to-
cool D20s. Hello, everybody
I have to not say
who
it.
is going to be listening / watching this. This is the heat session for SEWL Forge, the brand new product, the developmental program of Something Else Wrestling. We're going to run down all of our talent, who they are, what they're about, and then ask our heat questions to get that established before our very first episode. We have 9 wrestlers. Well, 8 wrestlers, 1 manager. But there will actually be a 9th wrestler. I will be contributing my own wrestler, Grace Thorson, with all the rules of any other player wrestler. Now, as creative, the GM of this game, you might be thinking, am I just getting my shit over all the players? You might be right.
Yeah, no, that's,
But-
I mean, that one was obvious.
But I have to play by the same rules they do. So when doing matches, someone else will play creative and book me as they see fit. And, you know, I will only have the tools that any other player wrestler will. So on that front, who knows? Maybe I'll get buried. Maybe I'll fuck up all my rules.
That'd be
Can't wait,
really funny.
Shakes.
Maybe I'll
Can't wait,
die.
Shakes. Yeah, maybe Grace will die.
Maybe
It's
Grace will die.
unlikely that she will die.
That's what you think.
Stormfella will die.
So I have everybody lined up here, and I'm just gonna go in that order. So starting with King Fats' character. Tell us
Hey.
about her.
That's me. I'm King Fats. If you know me, sorry. I'm gonna be playing Saria. Do we doing shoot names and work names?
So like I'm softly encouraging shoot stuff for your wrestlers, like who they are in real life. So if you want to include that information, go for it. If you don't have
Okay.
it, don't be pressured to do so. Do whatever you feel like.
Okay, I will include her shoot name and her work name in. Work name is Saria Kazaki. Shoot name is also Saria, but spelled like the girl from Ocarina of Time. Shoot name is Saria Odo. She's a small, angry death matcher from Japan. There it is. That's the whole bit. She's just an angry little agile thing that likes to hurt people in death matches.
All right. And what gimmick is she?
She is a hardcore.
All right. Okay, well. So here's the part where you give us your
we're gonna
heat
do 'em right now.
questions. Yeah, we're
Hell
just it's per each player. So it says ask a question per player. We have way more than the heat questions are. So
many more.
there's so many more people. The idea with heat is you ask your question and any of the players can jump on it if they want. It's kind of a first come first serve, though.
Mhm.
You know, we're adults for the most part here. I think we're all generally over the age of 18, so let's just call us adults. Let's be civil about it.
Yeah.
we can discuss this if we really want to. But yeah, fire away.
All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 key questions here. It is 4 per gimmick, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, everybody has the same amount.
Dope. So have fun getting a hand on that ball, everybody.
Not
First
everyone's gonna have heat.
question for the hardcore. Who is jealous of my devoted fan base?
You have a fan base?
I have a devoted fan base.
It's me. I'm jealous.
All right, hell yeah, there it is. Immediately, Larva.
All right. Larva
That is
Oberon.
1 heat between me and Larva.
Yes.
So there's a lot of people who I don't know particularly by voice. So if people could say their names when they're chiming in for eat questions.
Yeah.
that's a
Very
good
handy.
idea.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
Yes. Like, yeah, we third person larva would or is.
Yeah. All right. Question number
Uh,
2. Who is willing to make Saria bleed? This is the important one.
Uh, VV/The Veil would be.
Hell yeah. All right, let's
Well,
go.
Make her bleed.
That'll be
If
one
that's what-
heat.
If that's
Between-
what Saria wants,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
that's what she'll get.
Love to bleed. It's her favorite pastime besides wrestling. All right.
Bleeding.
Who has returned from an injury that Saria gave them?
No one. Everyone died. Nobody's returned from an injury. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think Saria
Take
gave
no
them
prisoners,
injury
motherfucker.
in that one.
I could see that happening with Maze as well. Because I think she's relatively new, and I could imagine like trying to get the right moves down for a show, then just getting absolutely fucked up from it.
Yeah, I could certainly see that. All right. We'll go ahead and give it to Maze then.
How do I spell your character's name?
Saruia.
Wonderful.
It's not mutual, by the way.
It is,
Okay.
but they are true facts, so it can be good to have a reference.
It's
of your
true. If
own.
you want to just make a note of it, but you were not gaining heat by answering the question.
Yeah. But I am making a note.
That's fair.
And then the final question: who can take everything Saria can dish out?
We have a parable jumping on that,
Yeah, Parable jumped right quick on that, and I'm fine with
not
that.
hear
like some kind of rabbit.
Yeah, it's wild. It's almost like when they aren't in the call, it makes them fucking difficult to hear or something.
Alright.
Get fucking up here.
Get your ass on, Mike.
She's right behind my head now.
Good. All right. Well, that's my 4. I'm fucking Dungeon Rings.
All right. I figure while we're here, do you have a want that you are going to pick?
Oh, I think I did. Yes, I had chosen the adulation of the crowd.
All right. And I think that's it.
Although
for
I
the
might
things
shift
you
that to raise the
choose.
bar for violence at some point.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Next up is going to be Vivi. Vivi, what is your thing and your gimmick? I know, but tell the people.
I'm still not entirely sure how to describe it, but basically, Vivi loves too much. If you know Bailey from the WWE, kind of like that, but Joker-fied, is how I've described it.
It still works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially has that sort of insane amount of love for the person to the point where they start going a little, it's too much. And just like how I answered, like, if Saria wants blood, Vivi will give her all the blood she wants.
Alright.
So very much will dish out pain for those who they perceive want pain.
This is the kind of healthy mental state that thrives in pro wrestling. It's why they
For
it's why
sure.
you come here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get your heat questions on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what book did you pick, gamer?
Oh, yeah, what gimmick?
Yeah, I picked the Provocateur.
Mm.
And the heat questions are not entirely related to the character I picked, but it works. Who saw the potential in me to excel at being such an oddball? I guess that's more of a shoot. Anyway, yeah.
I mean, yeah, a lot of these are shoot implied for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jump on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was gonna
Henry?
also jump on that one, but people started talking about shoot. I was like, what? And confused.
Shoot equals real. Work equals
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, so this would be somebody who actually is helping them break into the business, regardless of, or, said, hey, you should, you could be a wrestler, regardless of, what that kind of any kind of on-screen relationship.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that would not be good for my character because they're also just starting.
Yeah, but I guess that would make sense for someone in the manager role who's been in it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Henry
Right.
taking that.
Yeah, so Henry. Alright, and next one. Who thinks I'm all smoke and no fire?
Vicky will
Wants to be
take
mean.
that.
Oh. Vicky's
that?
jumping on that?
Was that
Vicky, yeah.
Vicky? And is that shoot or work?
I would say work, but
Alright.
could be
Yeah,
both.
that makes sense.
Alright. Next one. Who is trying to steal my approach?
Like,
Who else is getting Joker-fied?
Yeah. Who else is trying to be a jankler, baby?
Well, and Courtney is pretty janklery.
Yeah. Who,
By
who else
default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate to see clown on clown violence.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love
Hey,
to see
he's
clown on
not a
clown
clown.
violence.
I will be
Huh?
adamant about this. Vivi is not a clown.
Yeah, she's a yoga long.
Yeah, but you look like one in the ring. Whoa.
Alright,
Got
so I guess
him.
you want heat. Alright, who is starstruck by me, even though we're peers?
Ouch.
I mean,
No, it's me.
the same
No, it's
person
fair.
can and the same person twice if they want to.
It's true. You can two people can pick heat, or like one person can pick two heat questions if they really want.
Or no one,
Even
no.
so.
No, it
Not
has to
really-
be
we're not-
somebody.
Yeah, somebody's
I'm
gotta
not
grab
leaving
it.
till someone picks.
This is now a character trait of yours.
I can
What was-
um
What was the question?
Who's starstruck by me, even though we're peers?
I mean, it sort of fits Vivi's character that they love people way too much and no one loves them.
It would be funny if it was Courtney because like the only person that likes Vivi is the one that's like blatantly trying to get in on their bit.
It lines up. It lines up.
Hmm.
Sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Alright. And that is all the heat questions.
Hooray!
Okay. Did
I-
you have
oh,
a
wait, that's-
want in mind on the list?
I was going to pick adulation of the crowd, but but there's another one that I'm also curious about how exactly it's supposed to work. It says, bring an opponent into your world.
Basically, that's like, I mean, there's a lot of ways to interpret that, but the way I'd
Send
see
them
it
to the
is
Shadow Realm.
yeah, like bringing someone to your level, trying like breaking them into acting like you almost,
Oh,
or whatever.
I think
Hey,
that
give
works.
him the
Yeah.
Joker gas.
Yeah, get
I-
your Joker gas in there.
As much as the jokerification works, it I want people to understand that it's not the whole bit.
You need to Jokerify someone.
Look,
It's a psychological
also-
Joker gas.
I could
Yeah.
also see it as kind of getting someone to almost play fully to like your theming and your kind of show in the ring.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's-
it'll be that. I think
you come up with a match type with a really silly stipulation or some bizarre stipulation and like a very specific name, and when you force somebody else to partake in it.
long time.
See how long it takes them to break.
Yeah, get him into that coffin match.
I'm in a coffin match.
Back
You
in
heard
the
of an
van
I
match.
quit match? Well, this is an I love you match.
Oh no.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Oh man, I love you match. That kind of
Yeah.
rules, actually.
You drag your
You would-
opponent
you
over the
have
barbed
to
wire until they admit they love you.
Yeah, exactly. That is the character.
She would be horrifying for Valentine specials.
It is
Yeah.
just entirely on a heart-shaped ring that vibrates
that
for some
rotates.
reason.
No.
There's a big mirror above them.
It's a waterbed ring.
Oh wait, that does remind me. I still have not decided on a gender. Do I need to?
No.
No, like I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
was
up
gonna say,
to
I don't know
you.
if that's gonna matter for.
No.
Not for matchups to fight with. Yeah. That's your flavor.
Alright.
No pressure on it today, I guess. Okay. Awesome. And I guess I didn't say this was Deado playing VV.
Oh yeah. Hi.
And up next is Lex. Who
Oh,
is
hi,
your
it's me.
character?
Well, I am playing. Shoot name is Pam the Labyrinth Lombardi, a former MMA fighter. Her ring name is Maze. She is just a big old lady that woke up one morning realizing that she could be doing a lot of the things she liked, but doing it in a cooler costume. That's about as far as I've gotten through so far. I know that she does a lot of kickboxing, and dresses like a minotaur. And there's no reason for the minotaur getup past her old ring name. For
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, really. That's,
yeah, for questions, let me pull that up real quick.
Mhm.
There is also Gimmick is fighter, obviously. Who has earned my respect with their legit fighting skills?
Grace.
Oh,
I'm taking this one.
but
That's fair.
I said it first.
All right, I will mark that down real quick.
Sorry, who does someone else want that? Sorry.
I mean, sorry, it's not a legit fighter. Is your character a legit fighter?
They are a circus fighter.
Yeah, but are they a legitimate fighter?
Depends on how you define legitimate. Like, they can legitimately fuck someone up in ways they wouldn't expect.
But
I
what are they
I
like?
guess I
Someone
could
who would
get it too.
impress a UFC person?
Yeah, well, are you gonna impress an MMA fighter?
It depends on what that MMA fighter is impressed by.
Being fought.
Yeah, let's say another MMA fighter, perhaps.
Like a proper shoot fight doesn't necessarily have to be, real world proper martial arts skills, but actual fighting ability, probably willingness to throw hands. I could see.
It would depend on if your character is impressed by scampitude.
By
Because
scampitude.
if your character is impressed by a dirty fighter, then yes.
I'd say probably not in that case, just because of the legit
Okay.
header attached to it.
That's fair.
All right, I'm gonna slap Grace on that one then.
Okay.
Slap Grace on that one.
Follow up. Who did I beat when they challenged me to a shoot fight?
Where's your character from?
Bigfoot, Texas.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Never mind then.
I kind of want to take this one because the imagery is funny to me.
That's fair.
And who are you?
Yeah. Who
I'm
are you?
Stormcaller. I'm the wizard
Excellent.
man.
What's your name in the Discord list? How about Chief?
The meat shed.
There you go.
Either
Everybody,
one.
it's Meat Shed.
Some
a round
sort
of applause for
signifier.
Meat Shed.
Love Meat Shed. Okay.
Thanks.
Who wants to add more entertainment to Mace's repertoire?
Me, Courtney.
Courtney. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dear in the Discord.
Hell yeah. Is Courtney the character name? Or
Yes.
awesome. Let's add more entertainment. Okay. And last question: who am I afraid of?
Me, Courtney.
You sit down.
If no one
Me.
else
I
is gonna
kind of
jump
wanted
on
to
this,
take that
then
one. I'm not
Chase
gonna lie.
literally pointed to me
Dear
when
me.
this question came up. So, parable, if you want.
Pick your fear.
There are a couple options. You got some scary
Scared of
motherfuckers in this
clowns or-
roster.
Yeah, you could
I'll
even
just
be
throw
scared of.
Vivi's name in the hat.
You could also be scared of a wizard who you beat.
He's scared of
Never-
hurting him again.
You've never heard.
You did
Scared of all the
fucking like
lawsuits.
break his leg or whatever in your practice match.
Never seen a man's arm crack in that many places like popcorn.
Especially when you kick him in the face.
He's so fucking
But also-
flimsy. Don't put me in
Yeah.
a ring with him again. He will die.
Gosh.
That's good. Boy, also didn't we just work out that Saria injured?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
could see
right.
Zarya in
That
that
makes
front.
sense.
Yeah. I will toss that in. My
Alright,
other
hell yeah.
consideration mainline was parable
Freak.
because the monster, but having an injury from Zarya probably adds up.
That's a fun bit of flavor. I do like that. Like that is the fun part of Heat questions is they can chain off of each other into sort of creating their own little narrative, and that's definitely encouraged.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you're taking Saria for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. And what want are you going for?
Ooh. My points of consideration were a toss-up between adulation of the crowd or a legit fight with a worthy opponent.
Mhm.
I'm leaning towards adulation of the crowd, so that's kind of the whole thing she got into was like the big, like the presentation of it all, like the cool outfits and the cheering and the fan bases. So I
That
think that's
does-
probably her entry goal.
That does check out.
Yeah.
And just for the record, we haven't really said it yet, but wants are flexible. If you're feeling like it's not what you're working towards anymore, you can just change it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you shouldn't be doing this like cynically. You shouldn't be just doing this so you can earn more advances. It should be, something. It's to inform what you're going for, kind of like in shoot, like what your wrestler wants out of their career.
Yeah, as motivations change and develop.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's stuff to consider. It's a fun little extra. They didn't have that in the first edition, I don't think. And it's a nice little wrinkle.
Can I ask a question of Maze now that we have established that our characters are related?
Yeah, sure.
How tall is Maze?
6'2".
Like full foot taller than my wrestler.
But
Oh, I'm so happy.
Sorry, this
It's
is
like an
fucking
elephant
beast.
being afraid of a mouse,
Exactly.
but that mouse has a knife.
Just this angry little 5'3" shithead with a knife.
That's
that's
pretty
probably
great.
how the injury happened. They figured, the
Probably.
size difference is so extreme. There's no way. Sorry, can just go all out, and then she just drop kicked her in the patella and dislocated it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like broken arm, drop kicking it.
Okay.
Many apologies.
Moving on
I love it.
to our next player, Deer.
Yes, hello. Hi. I am playing a character named Courtney Brightside, who is a person who took circus arts as lessons as a way to relieve stress through high school and college. But after moving back to Long Island from college, they were unable to find work using their degree in civic engineering due to complications with the Long Island Mafia. So they've decided to use their circus art talents in the ring so that they can save enough money to pay for their service dog's heart surgery.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, a whole backstory. This is amazing. I love this.
Okay, and is that shoot?
That's shoot.
That's shoot, brother. That's real life, dude.
Yeah. I
I
like to
got
give
dogs to pay for it.
I like to give my characters rough real lives.
Wait, is Courtney Brightside the shoot name?
I
by
was
the way?
just about to ask that.
Courtney Brightside is the shoot name.
Okay, so
Does she
Courtney
have a work
Fester is
name?
The work name is Courtney Fester, the court jester.
okay.
Though the I don't know how to call it. The word before jester changes up. It's sometimes introduced as the aerial jester or the ring jester, etc., etc., etc. It's flexible.
The funny jokes.
Much like
The funny
Jester.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney Fester, the jester.
Yeah, they are the anointed. So someone has taken me or taken Courtney under their wing, seen their potential, and brought them into this business to help them save their dog.
We're gonna make you a star, kid.
Yeah.
Your dog's gonna be fine.
The dog's gonna have so many hots after this.
What kind of dog is it?
Oh, it was probably I was thinking a German Shepherd Greyhound mix.
Oh, excellent.
That's a hell of a mix.
That's a hell of a
Never
mix,
seen
yeah.
that.
Check that cool dog out.
And it's just my two favorite breeds smashed together.
Else, if you don't got the money by Sunday, your dog's gonna be in the Hudson with a cement collar.
Dog has the highest drama backstory.
They do have complications with the Long Island Mafia, so
Well, you gotta go and have complications with the Long Island Mafia.
Time to
Look.
consider this for.
look, if you were from Long Island, you'd understand.
They're all over.
Everybody in
It's
Long
the
Island just has
Mafia.
complications with the Mafia.
It does happen a surprising amount of times. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Cannot wait to use my superpower to be anywhere to interrupt a mob deal.
That would be amazing. But yeah, in the ring, Courtney Fester uses their circus goofs to bring down low those who they feel deserve it.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's most of what I've come up with so far. Yeah, so should I move on to the heat?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first heat question is, who did I debut with and then leave behind?
That's interesting.
Yeah,
It is.
very out the gate interesting.
How new is she into like the wrestling career?
Fair, like, I think they've been at it for, like a good handful of months now. Their rise has definitely been a lot more sudden than other wrestlers. So they might have joined up with a friend, and then they might have taken off kind of fast after their first few months and kind of forgotten the other person.
I mean, a lot of people get packaged with other people when they're new, too.
Yeah.
Especially if they're like just jobbing or just trying to find the rhythm of what they want to work with. This question is very much based on the Shawn Michaels Marty Jannetty dynamic, where Shawn Michaels was part of a very popular tag team but wanted to go super solo, and people were backstage were very behind him being one of the next big stars. So that other dude just washed away for other reasons too, but very much left him in the dust, both in character and out.
Yeah.
Not to say that we're gonna go that severe or dickish, unless you want to, but
Yeah, you can be a real
Right.
shithead about this if you want to.
that's your choice. But I'm just
I
saying
could-
that's a famous example.
I could kind of see it with Maze tied to like wanting to add more entertainment to her repertoire. Because maybe like her act wasn't really flashy enough to really keep up with that, but then gets left behind.
That makes sense.
I was also thinking it could be interesting with what we'd already added with VV. That it could create some interesting shoot dynamics
Mm-hmm.
of like, oh, you're kind of chomping on my gimmick and then getting this push.
That could be fun, yeah.
They're both good options.
Hash it out, gang.
Mm,
It's up
I
to
mean, I
y'all
imagine
to agree who gets to
Any
take it.
decision lies with Deer, right?
Yeah,
would
I'm
assume.
fine with. Yeah, I'd assume so.
gosh, kind of want both. Is that possible?
No.
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 Uh,
I mean, like, if we're really getting down to it, the person who's asking the questions, the power leaves their hands for the most part of who they get to pick on that front. So it's up to Vivi and Maze
I'm
Y'all
to
gotta
play
have
rock
a
paper
match about it.
scissors.
I'm fine taking
Yeah.
backseat for that. You can go ahead.
I would also, I don't know. I was also gonna say I would be fine with either. But
Well, you didn't say it fast enough. It's yours now.
Yeah,
dang
take it.
Get
All right.
fucked. Welcome to the spotlight, shithead.
I said it because it's a good idea, but also I'm not sure if I feel super qualified to do complex shoot dynamics.
It's okay.
Too bad.
It's
All
just
right.
implied history.
Alright. Yeah.
It's only like 4
It
sessions.
is a
I
good.
mean,
it is a good story though.
Yeah.
It could work. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Who has taken me under their wing? Oh,
I could
gosh.
jump on that one. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, oh gosh, no excitement for that one either.
Oh, Henry will take it.
I'll
Henry
take
is
the cake.
is the good old hand backstage, out here to help everyone in developmental find themselves.
yeah, he can give you a hand. He's got some spares.
Nice. And then, who is jealous of my rapid rise?
Me. It's Oberon.
I see we're establishing a theme about Oberon.
Petty.
Yeah.
Petty little bastard.
Jealousy is a disease, bitch. Get well soon.
Never. I'll die first.
You will.
Arranged.
Yeah.
The smallness just focuses it all into a singular point.
You have a lot of evil for someone your size.
The demon core of this establishment.
And then finally, who has attached
Also-
themselves to me to feed off my success?
Ooh. Anointed really does have the spicy heat questions.
really.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
I kind of want to say me again.
Do it. You can
You
double
can.
up.
Unless
Go for it,
someone's
you
really
petty
wrong.
bitch.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oberon
that.
again.
Oh god. We got 2 built-in feuds already.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait. Also, I just realized since I think we're both under Henry's tutelage, apparently. I think. Yeah. Because I
Nice
wrote him down
one,
for
Sage.
who saw the potential in me.
Mm.
Oh,
A lot of
that-
weird,
that
fucked
is-
up, and evil people in this group.
the
Henry wants
backstage
them all.
politicking.
It would make sense for all of us to end up being heels just from our overwhelming amounts of interpersonal angst.
That's wrestling. Everyone's a heel in real life in wrestling.
True.
If there's
Nope.
one thing I've learned.
The Forge is actually the afterlife. This is our penance.
Oh no.
Wrestling's full of a bunch of fucking jackoffs.
Stormcaller has actually committed war crimes.
Of-
During his
he's
time
a
as an
wizard.
actual wizard. Yeah. All
There's
them
no rule against
fireballs.
wizards in the
Those
Geneva
crimes that he
Convention.
did in the Wizard War.
There's no rule against a wizard going into the wrestling ring. Or basketball.
True.
Well, yeah, you
Alright.
got the Miami Wizards.
Alright,
Mage
Courtney.
hand
Last bit. What's the wants?
What you want?
What you want?
I really want the adulation of the crowd.
Still my fucking bit.
That damn crowd. I mean,
Look,
that's
I'm from
wrestling.
the circus.
Who
No, I
doesn't
get it.
want that?
I'm doing jokes.
I can't believe that this development league is focused on getting the adulation of the crowd.
You're out, right? It's almost like this is
weird.
trying to foster people being popular so they can be in other programs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wild.
One sec.
Funny how that
I've
works.
lost-
I need
Crazy.
to check on something. There sounds like noises that are like in my apartment.
No shit, it's coming from inside the house. Be safe.
I've also managed to seal over one.
For now. Alright, up next is Vicky Vermin,
Hey, that's me.
played by, I didn't say your name for since your gimmick name.
But yeah, I'm Min in the Discord. So gimmick name is the Plague Queen, Vicky Vermin. Shoot name, I didn't really put too much thought into it. Victoria something.
Verminsky.
Yeah,
Wait, should we-
yeah.
We've been saying
You're
like,
also a
feel
Batman
things?
villain.
Yeah,
Yep.
really. I was gonna say.
But like shoot background is grew up somewhere in the like Pacific Northwest. And grew up with a love of professional wrestling and kind of used a bit of a athletic background from like high school and college to translate it into a wrestling career. Gimmick background wise, she like she's a lady who grew up in the sewers.
What? Just hit him. Fucking
Everyone loves
Ninja
that,
Turtle
baby.
style.
Like the
living
penguin.
off, living off scraps and whatever she can find, and garnering a hatred for everybody who's kept her down there. And yeah. Oh, I'm also doing the anti-hero as my gimmick.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
see through when you need them.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. What'd I miss?
You missed Vicky Vermin, the sewer
Yeah.
queen.
Oh, that sounds
Exactly.
fun.
All right, for my heat questions, first one is who did I kick the shit out of to prove how tough I am?
No, sorry.
All right, yeah.
I think you two had a hell of a hardcore match.
I can see it. How do you spell that again?
I'm getting the sense that
Saruia.
getting the sense that Sari is just always down to fight.
Yeah,
Maybe a little. And get hurt.
I love that.
love to break bones and have my bones broken. Fucking rules.
Jesus.
All right.
I only like the second part of that.
All right, next one is with whom do I have a reluctant alliance against a mutual enemy?
Ooh, can I be on that?
Interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Courtney.
Who's your alliance against?
Who is our alliance against?
Is
Who's your
your
mutual
alliance
enemy?
against-
Who do you all hate?
Is it Oberon?
It's all against Grace. Shoot for the top.
God.
That sounds right.
Well, this next question might help answer that one a bit. Who have I called out as a slave to management?
Ooh.
Grace.
Stormcaller makes sense because
I was-
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you want to take it, Stormcaller. Are you a
Grace
slave to
probably makes more
management,
sense.
Stormcaller?
I mean, he is, but it's more because he's okay with losing every match.
Yeah,
He's a company
Kinda.
guy. He's a company man.
he's a company guy.
He's the
Are we giving that
company
one to
wizard.
Stormcaller?
What was that?
Are we giving that one to Stormcaller then, or
Uh,
who's that going
Go
to?
either way.
I could see it.
If yeah,
Either
Grace
one.
also makes sense.
Grace is
What kind
Grace
of
literally
finisher?
works for the company, like management,
Yeah.
but
If
is
you're
also
in a-
your trainer. So
If you're in a reluctant relation, like alliance with Courtney, it would also be interesting if you had called out Courtney.
as a slave to management.
Yeah.
As the anointed, that one would make sense.
True.
You got options.
Just putting out the
I mean-
options on the table.
It's not up to me. It's up to you.
I'm relenting to Stormcaller if Stormcaller really wants it.
I don't really want it. I'm a jobber, so I don't want too much heat with people.
I'll throw myself down.
All right.
I'll throw myself down as that corporate slave Grace.
Corporate
Put
slave
yourself
Grace
in front
Thorson.
of the corporate sponsored bus.
All right. Last question. Who wishes they were as cool as me?
I'll take that actually.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense for what we know about Mace so far.
Yeah,
Maze's
Maze is
insecurities
kind of
coming forth.
yeah, Maze is kind of an ascended wrestling fangirl. She just also happens to be an accomplished MMA fighter.
Isn't that just how it goes?
Yeah.
You have Maze and Courtney backstage with Courtney doing Maze's makeup.
Oh God. This is for Vicky Vermin, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Let me write that in.
Okay, and finally, what is your want? I don't know why I'm asking that so aggressively.
What do you want?
What do you want?
The,
know
the
what?
adulation of the crowd.
I'm gonna go domination.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to ruin
Nice.
someone.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, I'm not. I was really about to go into a rat-themed Stone Cold promo.
Do a little bit of scrambling. What?
A little bit of Scarian, what?
What? Do a little bit of cheese hunting. What?
Moving on.
So Vicky Vermin will become
just move
the
on.
giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Whoa, heel turn.
Don't give away my gimmick.
Yeah, that's when you move to a different gimmick. Okay. So up next is Authentic Lime Flavor.
Playing the world's pettiest bitch.
The world's pettiest face.
What?
What?
Excellent.
It's me, Larva Oberon.
Tell
That,
me
that
about
actually
Larva.
brings up a good question. Has anyone else so far picked between face and heel?
I was gonna discuss that at the end.
Oh,
Okay.
well, never mind. I will shut
We can
my mouth.
hash that out once we're all established.
Larva Oberon, real name is Laura O'Berry.
Yeah, all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
She's much more actor than athlete.
Oh, gee.
Well, mostly doing this as a popularity thing.
That's fair.
Promo
Very,
her idol career.
yeah. She's just gonna whip out a cell phone and start recording in the middle of a match.
The vlogger.
Oh no.
Except she started on YouTube, you know.
The Q man of the group.
What was her gimmick? Provocateur? Or
No, I am the clown.
the clown? Excellent.
Yeah, but what's your gimmick?
Yeah, that.
It's some sort of fairy thing.
Once again.
Like you show up in the ring, someone asks you like, "Hey, what's your thing?" And you just shrug and go, "I don't know,
I'm
some
like
sort
a
of
weird bug or something.
Yeah, you shrug and go, look at me.
I'm purple.
Like, what more do you want?
All right.
All right, let's.
I'm doing a wrestle, right? This is what you do in
See.
wrestling.
I
These are my
think.
questions.
Show
Okay.
up, you're purple, you take off the straps, you go in the backstage.
Who asks me for tips to add something fresh to their act?
Maze?
Not all.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I could see that for Maze. Sorry, I was considering it and I realized I didn't actually say anything.
I kept
Yeah.
I kept the outside parts in.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Maze is currently a pretty by the numbers wrestler, so I think she would probably be asking for some tips.
All right. Who am I overshadowing with my antics?
I'll take that one.
Mm,
Oh,
Henry.
that's good.
yeah. The drama
That's
team.
such good shit.
Did
Looks
Henry
like the manager is getting managed.
did Henry take Courtney under his wing so that maybe they could outshine this clown?
Look, we've got. Listen, this season is the story of whoever Henry is managing, and this larva creature is gonna is threatening us with taking over the main event.
This little fucking thing.
They are social media over.
Oh no, not social media over. Dios mío.
I'm tired of all these meme wrestlers.
Listen, I already got 8 variant Funkos.
Holy shit.
It's time to bring out the premier athlete to put these memesters in their place.
We don't have any
Gray
fucking
stores.
premier athletes in Seoul.
I have
This is
one
a
whole
clown
body.
factory.
A lot of you know that Harmony is a top class combat athlete.
It's true.
Yeah, we have.
She could also come.
Harmony ain't here.
We
Not
also
yet.
have like a former MMA fighter and someone who does very athletic gymnastics.
And also a giant bunny rabbit.
Yeah, parable.
Yeah.
Vivi has some amateur wrestling, but I mean, I wouldn't say athlete.
And just here to be on TV.
Oh, TV?
Oh, whoops.
Oh, did they tell you that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I had to break it to you, Chief, but you picked up the
You
wrong
already
sign.
signed that contract. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I got a GoPro.
This league is distributed via podcast.
Yeah.
One guy in the bleachers that gets it on VCR somehow.
Hell yeah.
Oh my.
Got trade tapes.
You're distributed on the Minimum Fun Network.
And it's like one step under PBS.
We pay you to watch.
Sometimes we get a public access cable slot.
It's
for the
cool.
pay-per-view.
Fat's got us a spot on BET too.
I'll run that shit, nigga. Snoop Dogg owes me.
All right.
All right, Lerman, next question.
No, we open for Shakespeare in the Park.
Oh, thank you.
It's a good gig. Pays well. Get
thought that
2
was our
hot dogs with
announcer.
that handshake.
Who always turns to me to save their segments when they drop the ball?
Everyone here is too smart to make a deal with a fey creature.
I'm gonna shove Stormcaller.
Like, my
You
character.
got it, boss.
Do not give over on your shoot name.
It's Grace. It's Grace.
I mean, you know what? Sure. Nobody else is taking this shit. I will take it. Grace knows that Larva is a fucking pro.
GoPro.
And GoPro. Yeah. No, she knows. When the crowd's dying, send in the clowns.
Does this Grace know how to do social media?
She's got a Twitter.
She does have a Twitter. I follow it.
I mean, I'll probably use it more. Eventually.
This would be the thing to start using it for.
Yeah, right? It's not like we did SEWL for a year. Like, I could have done that.
Start vague posting about these shitty kids.
I did it for a little bit in OHPW and also a different WWWRPG thing I was in. I started a hashtag.
Hell yeah.
It was Rekaz is a bitch.
It's a good hashtag.
Anyways, Larva, one more question. The harshest of them all.
Yeah. I feel like people are gonna jump on this one. Who thinks I'm a waste of a roster slot?
Nah.
Vicky.
I would never think that.
He does.
I thought I heard
Was
Vin
that a
say
Vicky?
Vicky. Yeah.
Vicky, yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky?
Yeah. Vicky's here for real wrestling.
It's okay.
I'm here
You
for
wanna fight?
real and also wrestling.
No, it's mostly because Amami thinks that Larva would be better as a comedian.
Hey, speaking of Parable, actually,
Hey,
just
speaking
kidding.
of
I need to
Parable.
get Larva's want.
Oh, wait.
The adulation of the crowd.
Wow!
What? No way.
Nobody's gonna get popular. Everybody's gonna get popular.
Everybody wants it. Nobody gets it.
Nobody wants a title, huh?
What's the title?
Yeah, I know. All right.
You got a
Ellie,
hardcore
who's in the
title,
room
I'll
with
take
me.
that.
I got titles for my
This
car.
is not on the little Discord blips that are on this video.
Yeah, what's up? I'm Ellie. Just trust me on that one.
I won't.
I'm playing
Is it-
Amami Loon, who is from Valdez, Alaska. She was on her wrestling team in high school and then kind of never did any actual wrestling beyond that. She played a little bit of football, considered going professional, and then she caught a promo spot of AEW and went insane over it. So now she is jumping into the ring. Her name in the ring is Parable. She wants to consider herself a cautionary tale. That's sort of the gimmick. She is cursed to just be a big fucking monster. Amami herself is 6'2". Parable is 6'8". So she just kind of jumps up in size when she actually gets into the persona.
Mario mushroom noise.
Yeah, basically.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, she's from the dark side of the moon. Shakes wanted me to do that one.
I thought it was
That's good. No, that's a good bit. That supremely rules.
Wait, the dark side of the moon, Alaska?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, haven't you seen that Alaska-based vampire movie?
Yeah. 30 Days a Night.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot about
Oh, I only saw the prequel, 30 Days of Summer.
I mean, I chose Valdez for a reason, but it doesn't matter.
We don't have to bill you.
I know. No, I know.
This
I
is
think
your
it's
character.
no. I think it's funnier that way.
It's the kind of corny shit that wrestling companies
No,
do.
that's exactly what it is. I'm saying Amami is from Valdez, but yeah, Parable's from the dark side of the moon, obviously.
Yeah, Parables, absolutely.
Parable is the monster.
Yeah.
For the record. Let's ask them questions.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start it off nice and easy. Who is legitimately terrified of me? Nice.
Oh, Oberon.
That is a size discrepancy. Did you describe that Oberon is like 4 feet?
Yeah. And 4'6".
Holy shit, there's someone shorter than me. Fuck yeah.
I am an actual bug.
I guess I will handle this sheet writing.
Do it. I just need to be near the fucking microphone too.
Yeah, dude.
Get in real close. Yeah.
It's unwieldy.
You got a laptop.
Scooch in.
Yeah.
Okay, up next. Who's made me look weak? Which one of you did it?
Me.
Who?
Me.
Who is
Courtney.
you?
Who is me?
Yeah, say your name, motherfucker.
Courtney. Or dear.
Okay. That's funny. Sure.
Yeah.
Did you like
It is
Matador a
funny.
whole fight, basically?
Kinda,
Real
yeah.
Looney Tunes shit.
Like that Looney Tunes shit is or their shit. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Terrible's not very smart when she's in the ring. She's just kind of a big force of nature. Who helps me come up with new directions for my character?
I'll
Maze
take it.
is not that smart. Yeah, someone else.
Henry will take it.
yeah,
Cool. Thanks,
I
boss.
would imagine it does make sense for it to be Henry, really.
He is a freak.
Sure.
He's
Who can
abnormal.
stand up to me in the ring?
I'd like to take that one.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Make it a lot more literal.
Maze is not 6'8", but she's big and very tough.
Okay.
Just giving time for her to write things.
No, you can ask.
Oh well, what? Okay, fine. Ellie, what's your want? What you want?
What you want? What you really, really want? I want to achieve an impossible feat. I don't know what it is yet, but I don't want the adulation of the crowd.
Fuck them.
Fuck the crowd.
Fuck the crowd.
That's fair.
That's the right attitude.
That is the right attitude.
Those marks don't know anything. You got them in the palm of your hand.
Literally, in my case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squish. Bear. Anyways. Okay, moving right along. Scooch this. To Meat Shed.
Hello.
Yo,
Greetings, Meat Shed.
Hello.
what's cracking? What's popping?
This is Stormcaller. He's a wizard. And outside of the wing, his name is Alex Towns. I made that up in 3 seconds.
I
Good
love
job. I'm proud of you.
Nice.
And he's an actual wizard, but he doesn't use magic in the wing because it's not as fun.
I believe you.
But is
I like
he gonna throw fireballs in people's faces outside of the ring?
No, his one spell is he teleports under the wing so he can pop out from under it.
Very sneaky.
The only spell he knows.
The only
He
spoiler you
doesn't
need to
learn
know.
Fireball. That will impress the ladies.
He had to become a wrestler because he couldn't teleport anywhere else.
Yeah. Okay. My heat questions are
What is your
What I
gimmick,
really
Yeah,
want-
Stormcaller?
what's the gimmick, gamer?
I'm a job I lose. I've mentioned it several times.
Well, we're doing it officially right now.
Yeah.
Need to on the record.
Going to
On the record, I'm a jobber.
But what's your job or gimmick?
Wizards, because people love seeing wizards die.
This is true.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
You got a good point.
I watched
Yeah.
No Brother Where Art Thou.
Some very Conan the Barbarian stuff.
My favorite scene in Lord of the Rings was when Gandalf tripped and fell down all that way.
That was my favorite too, and I want to emulate that for everyone.
I appreciate your answer, Fats. I just want you to know.
Thank you.
I didn't hear it.
Never mind.
We
aren't in those
special,
promotions.
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
one
we're
of
not
those.
controlling our narrative.
Yeah, fuck. We're not doing some Deep South NWA shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get those heat questions.
Heat it up.
Who can't remember who I am?
Who?
Who can't remember who I am?
Who are you?
Who the fuck is?
I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
It would be so funny if it was Grace.
The
It would
one
be
other guy
so
in the company
fucking
who works
funny
if
for
it
me,
was
I
Grace.
can't remember his name.
It would be very funny if it was Grace.
It would be.
It would be kinda
Unless
funny.
someone wants to actually jump on this, I will. But I'm leaving it open. Sounds like the funny option is winning.
Yeah.
We do like us a funny option.
What? She gets your name wrong every day. It's not that she doesn't remember, like, you, the person. She just doesn't remember any details about you.
Sometimes
Star
she
Caller
thinks
White.
you're like,
Yeah.
sometimes she thinks you're like, I don't know, someone's assistant and asks you to get coffee.
She keeps
And
calling you
he-
a warlock of some kind.
Hey there, Storm Corker.
I want to note that when she does ask that, he does get her coffee.
He's a job.
So one day
He gets her coffee and is like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in the ring. Go.
The fuck
Guy,
get
go.
in there.
Just throws the coffee back in his face.
You're
the
foot
entirety
today.
of a day she thought he was Danhausen.
He often gets locked in the building because he's under the ring and no one remembers him.
Oh no.
Steve.
It's fine. He likes it there.
He's got a
All
little
right.
den under there.
He had the GameCube down there.
Oh fuck yeah.
Playing Billy Hatcher.
Hell yeah, I love Billy Hatcher.
Alright, what's the next one?
Who was my tag team partner before they made it big?
I can take that.
Okay.
You had a lot of tag team partners.
Yeah, a lot of tag team partners.
Look, I like to tag.
But do you like to team?
That's complicated. There's a reason why I have had run-ins with Mafia.
That were related with your inability to commit to teams.
I will say,
Pretty much.
Do you have commitment issues with the mob?
I will say, Oberon would absolutely use you as a stepping stone.
Not the mob direct, more like someone's son?
Ah.
So did you peg him or what?
Anyway, we're talking about wrestling.
Sure.
Yeah. Stormcaller was not part of the mob.
Yeah.
Who thinks they're too important to work with me?
Oh, that's me. That's definitely Oberon.
Wow, yeah, no, that's fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially as a fucking clown.
Oberon does not understand the concept of a jobber.
Literally there
Or
to make you
wizard.
look good. Nah. Fuck that.
Oh, fuck it. I don't need your help.
That'll work for me, brother.
Wizard's the only thing that could banish me back to the SEWL court.
I cannot.
That makes so much sense, and it's perfect.
Anyway. Last question. Who's trying to get me bigger paydays to award me for my work?
Vicky.
Terrible.
Ooh.
I was,
Mommy's from Alaska. She likes a hard worker.
Like,
I like
I
it,
was
kid.
thinking, I was thinking Vicky because she kind of wants to like go against management, so working to help the other people get bigger paydays against management, calling them out.
They can take it if they want.
Ellie relents.
Okay.
So who do I put down?
Vicky.
Everybody trying to get this man paid.
Everybody trying to get this man paid.
Honestly, I feel like that was the one when I looked at these ahead of time. I was like, yeah, I'll put Grace down there. That's a nice thing to do. It's as a old hand.
But it's too late.
Yeah.
But it's too late. Now I'm the asshole.
Yeah, now you're shed manager.
Complete
Fucker
opposite.
who doesn't know who you are.
This is why we have to take Grace down.
Grace just continues to call them Stormcaller at all times because they've completely forgotten their shoot name.
Finally remembered your
Thanks.
gimmick name. Who are you? Wizard
Yeah, and then
Marcus?
when he's out of costume, calls him Stormcaller. When he's in costume, he calls him his shoot name.
Yeah, you're the one who's a wizard in real life, right?
Yeah. Anyway, my one is join the group.
Straight one wizard.
Oh hell yeah. Stormcaller wants to be in the stable, baby.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. You
Make
could
up for
prove
all that.
yourself.
The pain of losing Courtney as a partner.
Stormcaller is he's chill.
Okay.
Love that for him.
That for
Stormcrawler's a
him.
cool dude.
We love a chill wizard.
I find it funny that independently of each other, when I went and did some circus shit, went and did some Fae shit.
It is
Yeah.
usually the other way around. Yes.
Yes,
Truly.
it's very usually the other way around.
All right. What does Stormcaller want?
Join a globe. I'm sorry, I said it too fast.
No, yeah, sorry. I missed that we moved there. Okay. Stormcaller wants in with some friends. Maybe we can make it happen someday. Or the show will end.
Whenever Grace remembers.
So, what? Yeah, just go with those guys. You're in a group now. Grace doesn't actually book.
Yeah,
It's
but Grace
okay.
is your-
Action the Brain Shakespeare is the actual,
Grace doesn't
boss
even know
here.
what books are.
I'll also
And
put
Action the
you
Brain
down.
Shakespeare knows who Stormcaller is and wants to push him to the moon.
There's that title shot.
Which side of the moon?
Yeah,
The light
Dark
side.
side's
Don't worry about
terrible
it.
to kill him.
Just the front. All right. Public opinion.
That's
What you
right.
got?
I'm playing Henry H. Harrington, the manager. Shoot name Henry H. Harrington. He is an independent creative with a lot of ideas. And he enjoys expressing them through the medium of wrestling.
So Patreon.
He he's probably too old school for that. He has not gotten into that yet, but he might.
I was
Maybe
going to say
if-
Henry struck me as the kind of guy who would have on OnlyFans instead.
Now that
For all my
maybe.
fans.
Listen, he's secretly shredded. But not in like a way that makes you go, wow, that guy's in good shape. That's in the way that goes like, wow, did that guy live in the jungle for 6 months?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening over there?
Does he have like the body of when a person lives 260 and then gets shredded?
It's more like an actor who cuts a lot of weight real quickly for a role, but he's just like that all the time.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
fucked up.
he's Christian Bale in The Prestige.
For the
Yeah. But anyway, his heat questions. Who knows? I have their best interests at heart.
Courtney.
I trust you, Mr. Harrington.
You would never betray me, Mr. Harry
You're
Harrington.
my best friend.
I think everybody.
you want to maybe cool it on the best friend?
Well, not everybody loves Henry. Who turned on me when I was their manager?
I don't want to say larva.
Oh yeah, that
The drama.
that tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
The revenge story.
Yeah.
oh
I
Wrigley.
don't need a second banana.
all right. Who is trying to undermine me with my client?
Who's your client again?
We have not
We haven't
determined
done that one
yet.
yet.
I was
Oh.
leaving that at the end, the
Oh.
big reveal. But I suppose that may. All right, so I'll
That may
leave
work
that one
better
on the
once you
table for
decide,
now.
yeah.
All right, who do I manage?
Did we establish like Henry has taken Courtney under his wing?
Not
Yeah,
well. Sure, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are their work manager.
Yeah.
yeah. This is for specifically on screen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is who do I manage different than who is my client?
No, So the other question that I've left blank for now was who is trying to undermine me with my client?
And now it's time to determine who the client is.
Yeah, I would not mind also filling the client role for this.
That'll work. So Courtney is the client.
And I think Vivi has enough heat with Courtney to make sense for undermining. Though I'm not sure exactly how that would work. Storyline wise.
That or larva.
I guess this would be somebody who has a competing interest against Henry with respect to Courtney.
Yeah. I don't care about Courtney.
Don't you? I feel like some of those questions imply.
Oh wait, no, I am jealous of Courtney.
Yeah.
Huh?
You also attached yourself to me to feed off my meteoric rise.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe this is my question.
Well, this would be a lot of heat right off the bat, but you know that'll fuel some booking immediately. All right,
That's true.
so that is larva as well.
Listen, this ring isn't big enough for both of our egos.
That's fair.
All right. And Henry, what you want?
I want revenge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Against who?
we'll find out.
Me.
On the
Justin
first episode of SEWL.
Hell yeah.
Or whenever it happens.
I mean, if Grace is gonna be a wrestler, perhaps we should run down her heat questions.
I was saving that for last. Here we go.
All right.
Hello. This is
Hello.
all right. Grace Thorson. Hi, I'm Action Shakespeare, by the way. I'm going to be playing creative for most of this game, but I'm putting my gal over.
Hell yeah.
Grace Thorson, the Danger Woman, shoot name Grace Thorson, is from Olympia, Washington.
The place no one lives.
The place nobody lives.
Except for Grace Thorson, the Danger Woman.
And
I-
Zeus.
I know like 3 people that live in Olympia.
I think Spider
one
is
of them
currently
Grace
there
Thorson?
right now for school. Anyways, so Grace is an old hand on the indie scene. She's not like old. She's just been working a long time. Like, probably she's like 500 years old. But
She
Yeah.
showed up when she was 14 and no one was able to get her to leave.
like almost, pretty much.
She's a veteran at the age of 24.
Like I would say I would give her the timeline of 18 so she didn't have to think about skipping school anymore. And basically has stuck with it for the last 10 odd years. Not just in SEWL, though plenty of time in SEWL to, kind of establish a position there. But she's kind of been all over the place. She has played many roles. She has done various gimmicks, though she kind of has a very grounded fighter kind of style. She is a wrestler's wrestler. She loves to kind of embody the love of the sport.
What's the gimmick?
She is the veteran.
Oh.
She will be playing the veteran. So let us ask her heat questions. Who have I decided is killing the business with their performance?
In a good way or bad way?
In wrestling, killing the business is usually bad.
I'll go ahead and take that one.
You're killing the business, kid?
I'm fucking murdering
Didn't
it.
expect you to be taking that one, actually.
Sorry, I just keep
This,
injuring
breaking
people
too
and
many
getting
bones.
injured.
this is due to Saya's noted actual murders in SEWL.
This is
Sorry, it is
Sorry,
the business these days.
Yeah, a little bit is the thing.
Oh, I clicked on
That's-
her name.
Saria don't know how to work. She's like doing, she's not billed into these big spectacle matches. She's just doing them on a random Thursday.
Hell yeah. Tuesday
Trying to
afternoon.
sell tickets
Time to
here.
do a death match.
Just shows up to AEW Dark and suplexes fucking Sway.
She jumped me in a back alley once.
Yeah, that
It
match
wasn't, a,
rolled.
wor- it wasn't a work day or anything.
Drop kick Swerve Strickland on his way out to the ring.
Hell yeah.
She stole my GameCube.
Swerve's from the Pacific Northwest. Of course she'd dropkick him.
Yeah.
Knows that, man.
Ran me over on a football field.
All right.
The mountain crimes of one Saria Kazaki.
She killed
Sorry,
my
I
dog.
chased me
Oh,
3
sorry.
miles
I
on a
just
rider
put Grace
motor.
as dropkicking
Or-
Swerve in my mind. Grace helped that time.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Who is my protege?
I'll jump for that.
Who are you?
I'm Maze.
Thank you.
Also Lex.
I, for the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see Maze trying to, at the very least, set herself up for that if she's the wrestler's wrestler and also someone whose skills she genuinely respects and is managing to kind of blend, genuine grounded skill with actually being a successful big name wrestler. That's at the very least someone she'd be angling to get the respect and tutelage of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The match made and makes sense.
Who has no respect for all the work I've put into this company?
Vicky.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, just goes with the whole like calling you out as a slave to management thing.
It does sync with that very well.
Yep.
Okay. And lastly, who is desperately seeking my approval?
Stormcaller.
That poor man.
Ah,
Oh, I love this game already.
this poor man.
Poor man.
Forever doomed.
That's why he's a company guy.
He's a company boy. Okay. And I am establishing Grace's want. I'm actually writing a custom one for myself.
Ooh.
And that is to establish herself as a threat to the entire roster.
That's smooth.
Stormcaller is exempt from this because she can't remember.
I don't even think he's part of the roster.
Call it
Yeah.
one person.
You gotta be part of the
can bring
roster to
Grace
be a
down.
threat.
Yeah.
Okay. So that covers all of our basic heat questions. So the next thing is we need to maybe get down who is heel and who is face right here and now. If only because once that's established, you take a heat with anybody who is the opposite role. Even if you haven't even asked any heat questions, you have one by default. With anyone of the opposite role. So I will start off with dibs on Grace being a heel.
Very fair.
She is a heel veteran. She's here to threaten everybody, all the other members of the roster as the more experienced fighter.
Yeah, this is her Finn Balor NXT run number 2.
Yeah, pretty much. I sent that bitch back to developmental. So I guess let's we got I'm seeking a
sticking with
little bit of
Maze.
balance.
What?
Who wants
Balance in our
face? Yeah,
roster? No,
let's-
what?
I can jump in and.
What do you mean we can't all be heels?
I do not mind Courtney being a very atypical face.
I was gonna come front and say I currently also have Saria listed as a face.
Okay.
Stormcaller is also listed as a face.
All right, let's for visual clarity. I'm gonna put down a couple boxes.
Yeah.
Some X's down.
Let's Here.
Oh, I know. You're the guy who likes breaking legs.
Yeah, what's up?
Break it.
Okay.
In a match.
Alright, dang it.
So first and foremost, I'm also going to guess that Henry is very much a heel.
Henry's usually a heel.
And Henry is managing Courtney, which doesn't necessarily mean Courtney has to be a heel, but, you know, it's there.
It would make more sense.
It is the easiest
Okay.
logic.
Okay. Well, we'll
Uh,
put Courtney there for now, and then figure out
Turns
the
can
shuffle.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the nature
It's-
of wrestling.
It
Like,
is. It is almost expected that if Courtney has any inclination to being a face, she will turn on Henry, and that will launch a feud there.
Yeah.
Yeah, come join our side.
Like, I'm
Do
relatively on the
love
fence
drama.
with Maze. I lean heel, but I can do either one depending on necessity of balance.
Right.
It also makes sense for heel to be, or for Mace to be a heel if they're going to be Grace's protege.
Yeah.
Oh. Or is that? I mean, that could just entirely be backstage.
That could
That's
be
true.
full shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be full shoot, but
I'm
It probably
leaning
is.
towards shoot just because Grace's position, at the very least, performatively, is like the trainer of the whole group.
Well, so
Or what Slut
performatively, she is a
go on.
competitor that has more experience than all the other competitors. In shoot, she is the actual trainer of basically
Okay.
everyone here,
Yeah.
Got it.
along with a variety of other talent. But she's like
Yeah.
the everyday worker. Okay, so that leaves Parable, Vicky, and Vivi.
I can kind of go either way with Vicky. I mean, my stuff with Grace makes me want to lean face.
yeah, I was going to say,
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be bad.
I could
Just
I could
gives you a
see
direct
Mace,
pairing.
especially since if she's also anti-management. I think Henry is kind of also loosely along those lines as like a relatively established manager.
It's true.
Hmm.
He's
Mhm.
he's got main roster presence as well. So he's
Yeah.
just big. He's big money.
Yeah, and I think that also adds another like element to like my reluctant alliance with Courtney of like,
Right.
you know,
The association.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm willing to go face for now.
Yeah.
Heck
let's
yeah.
throw you in the face box. Now we are even on both sides. That said, I'd say I wouldn't mind if there were more heels, if only because Henry and Courtney are like a package deal.
Mm.
It is going to be imbalanced because there's a non-even amount. Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's probably
Oh, yeah, it could be balanced.
Yeah, there's
so.
some people.
I'd say either of you can go either way. Do you want Parable to be good or to be evil?
I already said what you were doing.
What did you say? I forgot. Okay, we're going face Parable apparently.
You know, I kind of was
Yeah,
expecting that.
Honestly, yeah, same.
I can
The
see it.
face monster is a rarity, but it's not unheard of.
It's like
I like a
when
good
Yeah,
a
face
it's-
monster.
big fucking
Yeah.
beast
Wardlow.
comes in the woods and stops you from going into the bad places in the woods.
The guardian beast kind of thing. Ooh, that's fun. I do like that. All right, Vivi.
I'm not sure. I'm
I
trying to figure
mean-
out what makes most sense.
She seems like a heel to me.
A little bit.
Yeah. Given
Yeah.
given the gimmick.
Yeah.
Baseline
Yeah.
heel with the room to grow depending on storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because we
no.
live in a society, as Ellie is saying.
Yeah.
Throws you in the society box.
I feel like, yeah, if for a character like that to be face, there would need to be feuding with somebody who
Yeah.
the crowd despises and really wants to see get strung on the rack.
Get loved on, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody is not already marked down in your heat section and is on the opposite side as you, mark them down.
See here.
All right, man.
So do we automatically just get 1 heat on anyone who is the opposite?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
of us? Neat. Okay. So I need to add Grace.
Yeah.
I need to add Henry.
It's on you. You have to change that.
I think I have all my heat.
Audio, video.
So I need to add Courtney.
Okay. Okay. While everyone's writing that down, I'm just going to go over the last thing I wanted to go over. Is we are going to be playing in a living promotion. So the promotion will grow as we grow more popular collectively, and we'll have supports and struggles that I, as creative, can frame our various shows with as complications and like other things that I might throw wrenches into your performance and try to help you improvise on that and stuff. That's the idea anyways. We'll see how much we go for that, but I wanted to make it a thing because I like the idea. And we're starting as small as it gets. We are going to have the local reach. That's how we start. Our reach is local. We perform for a small audience as mostly the same from show to show. This is a very bare representation. We're probably going to get a better map of it by the time we do our first episode. But it is just kind of like a very small warehouse where the wrestling ring's set in and a few places for people to sit and a ramp that leads to the back office that people use as a changing room.
Question.
Yeah.
What state are we in?
I'm going to roll a dice.
We're in
Roll a
great-
D50.
Random state generator. U.S. state generator.
I can't
Generate.
believe we're in Iowa.
Are we
Going-
including Puerto Rico in this?
We're actually in Western Australia.
If we were doing Puerto Rican wrestling, we'd have to match their specific territory vibe and style. Can't break in there as an indie. Too established.
Fair.
Yeah, we'll go to Guam instead.
I just want to know if we're counting territories or not.
Not really. It's just kind of we're
It's
just
like
a
a-
building.
okay.
I rolled Oregon, which is not far from Washington, so
we're
it
like
kind
in
of
the
makes
Portland
sense.
Yeah.
scene?
Yeah, there's a decent wrestling scene in Portland. I think
Yeah, Pacific
Prestige
Northwest.
runs there a lot.
We started out in the Powell's Books garage.
We got our own little warehouse.
We truly are the Oregon Trailblazers.
It's
And we're
not
gonna-
bad. I hate it.
Woof. Okay. So, but yes, we're in a small audience. That might grow as we go up. There are supports and struggles that we will pick a baseline to, and by we I mean me. But, other wrestlers, the wrestlers who get top spot as our promotion grows, get to pick further struggles and supports. So, if you want an extra incentive to just sort of fight for the popularity number, you can use it to shape our world a little.
Hell yeah.
But for now, let me see. I had a couple things. What was it? Inclusive culture, I figured was a good baseline of what we represent.
Yeah.
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 And let's see here. I think diverse roster was... Oh no, dedicated home arena. That's as I described. We have our own building. It's small,
Yep.
but it's ours.
Hell yeah.
And everybody knows to go there if they want wrestling. The struggles. is green as grass roster. The very nature of our thing is that y'all are not super experienced.
That makes sense.
Let me see here. And the second one, I like the one that's created as a tax write-off. I'm not gonna do it. But...
That implies Grace pays taxes.
Convoluted lore occurred to me.
Convoluted lores.
Why is there a wizard and a white person?
Yeah, I'll go with convoluted lore. We're a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe just a little bit.
A little bit.
So we're just a little wacky.
We
little
definitely.
wackier.
I'm looking at this roster and I see 2 normal wrestlers, 3 if you count Grace.
It's like people complain about the lore, but then somebody tells them Courtney's actual backstory and they immediately shut up.
Yeah.
That's part of
Is
it.
that known?
Yeah, wait. How public is that?
Yeah, do people just know that about Courtney?
It's
I mean,
like,
hey,
These
buy
are
me a
the-
drink and I'll gossip.
it's like Courtney told one person once before she became a wrestler, and it got around just because it's a wild ass story.
Turns out our audience are all part of the Long Island Mafia.
I can't wait for us to have a shoot
Should I just
storyline about how
should
Long
I just
Island Mafia
erase this
came
and
in.
add a custom struggle that's just Long Island Mafia?
What are they doing
Yeah.
in Oregon?
You know what? Never mind. I'll save that for if Courtney gets top of the roster, because that's when they'll notice us.
Just
Yeah.
bring in
Okay.
the Casino Brothers.
Wait
is
for our
what we're
first
doing.
Long Island show.
The Casino Brothers are gonna come in and break our legs.
Oh shit!
Whatever, let 'em
Did anyone warn Courtney about the Long Island gangs?
No,
Courtney
they
was
didn't.
in 3 of them.
All right. So,
I
The-
think like in the later years of high school, Courtney was in one of the like Long Island street racing groups where they take like Honda Civics and then just completely change the insides so that the cops don't pull them over, but they are no longer street legal at all. But they just look like normal ass Honda Civics. That is a thing that happens in Long Island.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah, but I know about it.
they were also in the Jets.
Yeah,
New
I
York
got an important
Jets.
question.
Before
Yes, go ahead.
They got moved to like New Jersey or something.
Yeah.
Is Zarya actually a monkey?
No,
Not this time.
not this time.
No way. We made it up.
complete fabrication.
It
Completely.
was fake.
Invented by a writer.
Courtney was also in the New York Jets and in their high school production West Side Story.
I believe that.
Okay. I'm moving on. I'm trying to wrap this up. Just brief explanation. We will so we advance tiers for our promotion when we are at least from tier 0. It will get complicated after tier 1, but for tier 0 it is the number of our player wrestlers times 3. So an average of 3 audience for everyone
Hell yeah.
makes us go up a tier. So y'all want to fight to reach for the stars, but obviously people can get above 3 and become top of the spot for extra points to go towards that goal.
I don't need an audience.
When we tier up, top spot wrestler gets to do stuff to the promotion. We can go over that when it happens, but there's a whole set of things you get to decide as top spot. It is at the bottom of the character sheets, like PDF, so if you want to just look through it. And then I get to pick things to unlock, like mythic moments and specialist moves and various audience moves to give us hostile crowds or whatever. Like they snuck in a dude from the Mafia and he's now in the crowd. But yeah, that's all stuff we'll get to, but like that's a lot of fun things. I like specialist moves also because it's like subclasses. They like consolidated a bunch of classes that were kind of redundant in first edition and turned it into like just a piece of what you can add. So if like you're doing a monster or a fighter with a body, like a heavy body build, you can build yourself as the giant and have the benefits and drawbacks of being a giant in creative. It means I get to decide if you're heel or face, and you don't get to say anything. And I can do it at any time. But you do get but it does give you the capability of having 4 body, I think.
Oh, horrifying.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, you can get 4 from it.
Yeah, it's nuts. Because you're a giant. Stuff like that. That's all fun. But that's stuff for the future. So for now, we're just a little group with some nice inclusive people and some real complicated bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all gonna settle it in the ring on the first episode of SEWL Forge, etc.
Be there.
Be there.
So, when are we gonna formally hammer out the complicated, convoluted lore?
That's called playing the show.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna stop the recording.